Welcome back to Armstrong Arena. Second period about to begin. The Kahnawake Hunters and Gloucester Griffins getting set for period number 2. The Hunters still got 90 seconds left to kill off on a penalty. Kahnawake Albany, this opening face-off brought to you by Burning Leaf, located on Route 138 in Kahnawake, right across from Goodleys Auto. Griffins in possession. And they got the ball behind the goal. Behind the net, McLean. Out in front, lands to the stick of Darius Jones, who picks it up and headmans this one over the top. Out of reach. Kahnawake Daibo. Oh, that's going to be a moving kick. Hunter's ball. Daibo back out. 48 seconds left to go on the penalty. Yanis back out to Owen. Owen out in front, backdoor feed, misses Sago, and that'll go up and out of play, and Gloucester will have possession. Back come the Griffins. Back out, ball's dropped. And picked up by Gloucester. Behind the net, feed out. And that's partially deflected as the ball comes to the opposite side. Here's a chance. Save made. Shognosh and a rebound. Hunters are on it. Penalty is over. Dylan Martin out of the box. Let's see if the Hunters can level it up here. They're even on in terms of players on the floor. Now trying to even the score up. Pass is broken up. And Gloucester's on it. Owen Rice with the steal. A master thief. Rice one-hands it out. Simon. Oh, and the pass just over the top of Yanis. Picked back up by Gloucester and played up the floor to Gregory. Gregory. That is picked up and knocked away and stolen by Gloucester. Both teams in a turnover frenzy to start this second period. That shot's out on. To Albany. Albany. Spins around. Out in front. Pass a little too hot for Kamen to handle. 7 seconds to shoot. Kamen. Out in front. Albany. Back up, and that will be thrown away. Shot clock violation. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure both teams, the coaches, defensive coaches, gave their teams a lot. Like a massive earful. 5-4 Griffins after the first period. That's the score right now with 16:20 left to go in period 2. Pass is broken up. Up the floor, and here is a breakaway. Marcus Daibo against Pike. Save! Behind your Aqua! Tore his ACL. That goal's gotta feel great. And I'm pretty sure that was his mom that was yelling this day. 100% sure. Has tied it up. Rice backs out. As the Hunters load up here on this new change. 3 righties, 2 lefties. As handcuffs Divo, I think it was deflected, never got through. Shot clock down to 10. Came in. Shoot, save made by Pike. Up the floor. And it settled in. Good reception of the pass by Richie. Richie back out. Maunders. And Gloucester back on it. There's a slow roller. They made a rebound. Oh, what a kick save. What a great stop by that Tandy. Kahnawake, Albany. Owen Rice. On in front, Martin, crossbar. Owen Rice back on it. Owen trying to throw it out in front. That pass broken up and stolen by Ben St. Denis. St. Denis up the floor. And Gloucester reloading here. This game is tied at 5. Maunders looking. Up top it comes. There's a drive block. Follow-up opportunity. Broken up. Shot clock violation, Gloucester. Kahnawake, Albany. Back out. 3 lefties out there. De Howard Divo. Swings it to Martin, or Bomberry. Bomberry for Martin. Martin with a shot fake. Swings it out, and the pass gets away from De Howard. Shot clock is down to 7. Divo. And that 110-foot prayer is not answered. Near side. McLean. Forced out. Bounce in front. Shot. Score! And that is Tobias Formanek, number 6. And once again, the Griffins answer to take the lead at 6-5. Big hit by Owen Rice. Gloucester's on it. Look out. Shot. And that just missed. Rebound bounces out of play. Hunter's ball. Darius Jones whips it out. Chief move, gets it out to Kahnawake, Albany. Saganu Watsuruyanis, back to Kahnawake. Around the screen. Albany fires, just missed. Rebound. Near side. Rice bumps his man. And Gloucester's on it. Griffins with 15 to shoot, leading 6-5. Off of a stick, and Tyler Divo scoops it up. Daibo whips it to the middle. And it's settled in by Albany. Kahnawake Albany. Kamen. Martin. He's been quiet. Back out. Kahnawake fires. Corralled by Dehowardodu. Shot clock at 3. He fires, not on. And a turnover by the Hunters on the shot clock violation. Chance in. Save. Sognosh. Hunters are on it. Mark Bomberry shooting. Quite the save. Up the floor. Sognosh. Kept it out. King Sognosh. Comes up big. 11 minutes to go in the second period. Marcus Daibo back out. He's going to stay on offense alongside Kahnawake Albany. Marcus Daibo. Fires not on. A rebound corralled by the Griffins. And Albany ran into a brick wall but stayed on his feet. Brown. 10:25 to go. Shot. Sognosh. Did not have to make the save. The shot was deflected. Shot clock at 4. Shot clock violation. Hunter's ball. Darius Jones picks it up. This broadcast of Hunters Lacrosse on Baby Memories is brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. Want to look and feel your best? Trust the team at Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness since 2022, located at the bottom of Blind Ladies Up. Sago Nugartanu up to Kamen. Kamen back out. Dehowardodu Daibo. Shooting not on. Radar tracker is off right now for the Hunters, just not getting shots on net in the last few possessions. 9:37 to go. Save made. Oh, and a follow-up opportunity knocked away as well. And a third try is turned away by Sognosh. Deep move. The Bomberry. Rice. Owen behind the net. Kamen Daibo. Lost his balance. Out in front, pass is too high, intended for Albany. And the Griffins reel it in, under 9 to play in the second. 6-5 Gloucester. Save made. And the Griffins come up with the takeaway. Hunters turning the ball over quite often here. McLean spins his man out, inside out, and the shot never got through. Marcus Daibo, he's got speed to burn. Put on the brakes. He's at the end of his shift though. He's got to be tired, and he's slipping after blocking that shot. Martin doubled, now gets it out to Rice. 15 to shoot. Rice. Kahnawake. Daibo not on. 4 seconds to shoot. Dehowardodu. Shot clock violation. Back comes Gloucester. There's a shot not on. Darius Jones. David Daibo behind the goal. Daibo out in front. Got the return feed. Daibo spins off. Daibo and the pass just out of reach, intended for Ballberry. Picked up by Gloucester. They got numbers. Sprinting back is Cheekboom. Shognosh cuts the angle off and makes the save. Gloucester picks it up off the rebound. Out in front it comes. Shognosh answers the bell. A 10-bell save on that one. And Cheekboom in behind the defense. Cheekboom saved by Pike. Back comes Gloucester. 6:40 to go in the second period. Griffins 6, Hunters 5. This Far East Division battle. No goal. Crease violation. Well, after 9 goals in the first period by the two, combined by the two teams, only 2 have been scored, and there's a second ball on the floor. .15 to shoot. The shot clock was set, but Albany swings it out. Daibo cranks one. Save made by Pike, and a rebound. The Griffins are on it. Look out, they got a man open down the floor. Breakaway opportunity. Save Shognosh. Up the floor goes. Breakaway Martin. Good! What a beautiful pass! A 150-foot bomb from Norton tying this baby up. Water break on the floor. That means it's time for a timeout. This timeout brought to you by Burning Leaf Accessories, located on Route 138, right across from Good Leafs Auto. This baby is all tied up at 6 off of the goal from Dylan Martin. And boy, do we have ourselves a barn burner here at Earl Armstrong Arena. What a great game we've had here at Earl Armstrong Arena. Dylan Martin just tied this baby up. 6-6 is our score. Absolutely zero difference between these two teams. Cayman Daibo. Gets it out to Martin. To Cayman. Cayman. Fires off the head of Pike. Made the save. Fresh 30 Kahnawake. Saganu Guachanu Yanis. Out to Dehahande Albany. Being shadowed by Gregory. Albany. Ballberry. Fires. Pike the save. Rebound up in the air. Picked up by the Griffins. Galt on the rebound. Lucas Galt. 5:07 to go in the second period. Gloucester 6, Kahnawake 6. Comes up top. Season opener here, this 2025 OJBLL campaign. Shot comes in. Save made. Rebound. Save made. Shognosh. A rebound. Gloucester on it. Third try coming up here. Played up top. Shognosh answers the bell. Back on the Hunters. Saganu Guachanu Yanis up to Dehahande. Out in front. Dehahande! Tic-tac-toe! Dehahande with the finish. And for the first time tonight, Kahnawake has the lead. It's 7-6. De Howard Ordu Daibo sneaks one in. Just inside the near side post. And for the first time tonight, Kahnawake is playing from ahead. Face off one again. Chieflu brings it out. But he comes out. Sorry, the Hunters with possession. Chieflu now going to the bench. Sago Yanis surveys. Out to Cayman Daibo. Daibo spin move. Shoot, save made. Rebound. Albany turned away by Pike. Nega Albany bidding for his first goal since the minors. And a moving screen the other way called on Gloucester. Hunter's ball up the floor, pass deflected. Martin scoops it up off the hop. Over to De Howard Ordu. De Howard Ordu Daibo. Swings it out. Albany cranks one, not on. A rebound. Bounced off the outside of the net. Up the floor. And it's corralled by the Griffins. 3:25 remaining in the second period of play. Kahnawake 7, Gloucester 6. Brandon Bordeaux for Baby Blue Memories. On the mic, on the camera, and now the Hunters on the loosey. There's Jones. DJ drops it out for Dehahande Albany. Out to Saganugwatsuruyanis. Martin, that's Bomberry, sorry. Leighton Bomberry. Around the screen. Out in front, pass is broken up. Martin finds it. 10 to shoot. Score! I think it's safe to say Dylan Martin is no longer quiet. He's got his second. And the Hunters are up by a score of 8-6. That is the second goal of the evening for Dylan Martin. Gloucester wins the draw here. Well, pass landed in the breadbasket of Shognosh. That's a reset. Griffins are on it. Taking it to the cup, and Ginky turned aside. McLean picks up the rebound. Feet out in front. Up the floor, bobbled. And Marcus Daibo will bring it up. Under 2 minutes remaining. Here in the second period, 1:55 exactly. Kahnawake 8, Gloucester 6. De Howard Ordu Daibo. Dylan Martin. Surveys. Martin got open, not on. A rebound bouncing. Griffins are on it. That'll be a slashing in the crease call against De Howard Albany. Delayed call on the floor. And Pike goes to the bench, extra attacker on for Gloucester. Backhanded over. And that shot goes over the top of the goal. Albany going for a checking in the crease. Oh, it's just a slash. All right, checking in the crease I figured would have been the call, but they give it a slash. That means it's time for a Mohawk Super Bingo Find the Queen Hunters penalty kill. Kahnawake 2 for 3 killing penalties tonight. 8-6 Hunters. Join us for our next broadcast next Thursday night at 8 p.m. 30 minutes down the road from here as the Hunters visit the Nepean Knights. Coverage starts at 7:55 with the Mohawk Super Bingo pregame show. There's a shot. Howitzed over the top. Not on, and that hits the ceiling. 1:05 to go. Last minute of play brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. Want to look and feel your best? Trust the experts at Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness, located at the bottom of Blind Ladies Hill. 50 seconds left to go in this period. 1:30 to go in the penalty. Chief move, 7 to shoot. Chief move spinning. He shoots, locked. Griffins pick it up. Four-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Griffins bring it out. McLean surveys, gets it out. Out in front, shot, save made, Chognosh. Griffins scoop up to Lucy. Snout going back to the hole, 10 seconds to shoot. Shot clock no longer a factor. Feet out in front, broken up, good stick. That's the end of the second period. Great stick work by Jensen White, and the Kahnawake Hunters outscore the Griffins 4-1 in that second period. They were down by as many as 3, but they currently lead by a count of 8-6. And we will make our way to the third period. Kahnawake hoping to start this baby off on the right foot. So far, they've got the lead. 20 minutes left to go.
Do you have a roster with the numbers on it?
For who? That's all I got. Oh, actually, you know what? Hang on. There. That's better.
Thank you.
Well, we welcome you back to Earl Armstrong Arena here in Gloucester. Third period about to begin. The Kahnawake Junior Hunters leading the Gloucester Griffins by a count of 8-6. This third period is about to begin. The Hunters outscoring the Griffins 4-1 in the second period, and actually they have gone on a 6-1 run ever since the score was 5-2 Griffins. So the Hunters have really done a good job since that slow start that they had. They have really rallied, and now they're just hoping to finish the job here. For the Hunters, Kiggs Shognosh came in relief of Casey Lahash after the former gave up 3 goals. Gloucester had a 3-0 lead to start the game, and he has looked very solid since. Opening face-off of this period is brought to you by Burning Leaf Accessories, located on Route 138 in Kahnawake for all the best in exotic drinks. Check them out. Burning Leaf are located right across from Good Leaves Auto. Kahnawake 8, Gloucester 6, period number 3 about to begin. Leighton Balmberry gets to the middle to take this face-off against Keegan Lindsay. Number 4, Gloucester. And the Griffins corral. And that was actually Cody Brown on the face-off dot, number 10 for Gloucester. And those two guys, Brown and Balmberry, have been tricky dance partners for one another so far in this game. Score! Wanders lets one go. Not quite sure if Shognosh was able to see this one, but he sneaks it through. It's a power play goal for Gloucester, and it's now 8-7. One goal game. 19:39 remaining. Game and Divo. Back out. Jensen White. Owen Rice. Gaiman. Has a look. Shaw comes in. Save Pike. Rebound. Hopped up. Picked up by the Griffins. Gregory. Save made by Shognosh. Lobbed up the floor. Darius Jones corrals it. Jones taking his time. He leaves it back there for Martin. Dylan Martin. Owen Rice. Rice. Sharp angle. Save made Pike. Ball loose and corralled by Gloucester. They come back in. There's the switch, comes up top. Shot comes in, they score. Pick and roll. And they execute to perfection. Cody Brown's got his second. And this game is even at 8 goals each. You're looking back, out of the last 8 games these two teams have played, the Hunters have won 4, the Griffins have won 4. 3 of those games have gone to overtime. Kahnawake has won 2 of those, and Gloucester's won 1. So yeah, very evenly tight game is exactly what we expected. There we're over to Dibo, coming back. Dibo coming in. Dibo dropped it back, and the Griffins corral it. 17:45 to go. Kahnawake 8, Gloucester 8. Back up top. Out in front. Shognosh makes the save. That'll be a holding call against Idle. And it'll be a 5-on-3. Well, Gloucester's going to have a 5-on-3 to work with here. What has been a very nightmarish start to this period.
It was from the bottom. I found one of the earlier ones. 8-9-1-1, 8-9-1-1, 6219.
Oh my gosh.
Is it you?
Yeah. 8911 61.
John,
John.
you don't need to go far. You don't need to go far.
Yeah, well, folks, I just got a bonus here tonight. I just won the 50-50. Let's see if the Hunters could unlock the jackpot, hit the jackpot here on this penalty kill. Ball comes out. And there's 3 seconds left to go on the shot clock. That'll be a shot clock violation against the Griffins. Wow. How about that? Hey, thank you very much. 168. Yeah, not bad. 168. Well, folks, I guess every dog has its day. It looks like today's mine. Let's see if the Hunters got that dog in them. As the last 2 seconds tick off, first minute of the 5-on-3 is done. Don't forget, both of these penalties will expire at the same time. Comes out. There's a shot. Geeky turned aside. And a rebound. Hunters are on it. Oh, he went over. Oh, it might be a double whammy. Save. Big collision. On in front. Score. Power play Gloucester, and the Griffins score with 14 seconds left. It's a 5-on-3. Remember, both penalties were taken at the same time. So it's now 9-8. The Griffins have the lead, and this seesaw game continues. Face-off violation against the Griffins. They step in. Hunter's ball. Owen Rice gets in. Penalty is over. Marcus Dibo out of the box. Gloucester now 3 for 6 on the power play. Rice, Pike the save. Back on the Griffins. 15 minutes left to go in this game. Gloucester 9, Kahnawake 8. On the far side. 3-0 run by the Griffins. They scored 3 unanswered. There's a long shot, save made, a rebound. Tyler Dibo fumbled it, and that's put away wide of the net. Rebound hits the mesh. And it'll be Kahnawake possession. Down here by a count of 9-8. Here's Kamen. swings it out. Pass is broken up. And that's a turnover on the Hunters. And some rough stuff in front of the Gloucester bench. And we're going to get matching minors. They Howard Ordu for the Hunters. And Cam Monders, it looks like, for Gloucester. No, it's Ben St. Denis, sorry, for Gloucester. Ben St. Denis, number 5. And their conversation is still carrying on here. Bibo's going to get the extra 2, so Gloucester will have a power play in 2 minutes. They're playing 4-on-4 for the next 2, and then a 2-minute power play after the fact. Dave. And Gloucester's going to take a penalty here. Chief Moon barking at Monders, and Monders is going to take a penalty. So the Hunters will go to work on a Mohawk Super Bingo Find the Queen power play. They've got 2 power play goals so far tonight, and they need a 3rd to tie this baby up. De Albany back out to Owen Rice. Swings it over, score! Saganuk Watsunu Yanis Rice. Flawless execution, and this baby's tied. Rice has his 2nd. And the Mohawks have hit the jackpot and found their lucky lady just like you can by playing Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. Tie game. So now the Griffins will have a power play in minute 45. Oh, they took the wrong penalty off the board. I might be the only one that notices that right now. Owen Rice. Martin back out, or Dibo back out. Rice turned aside by Pike. A rebound. Albany score! Gives Kahnawake the lead. And it's 10-9 Hunters. Bomberry won it, but McLean retrieves it for Gloucester. And McLean falls. And shakes off a check from Bomberry. McLean fires and he missed it. Griffin scoop it up. Shot. Sneaks right on. Dobrock makes the save. He's got it. White. 40 seconds left to go in the 4-on-4. And then the Hunters will have to kill off a penalty. Owen Rice, with some daylight, he'll kick it out to Albany. He strikes gold. The Hunters go up by 2. Cayman Diva with a bomb. It's 11-9 Hunters. Timeout on the floor. This timeout is brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. Want to look and feel your best? Trust the team at Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness, located at the bottom of Blind Ladies Hill. Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness since 2022. And the Hunters retake the lead here, re-upping the lead actually to 2. It's tied for their largest lead of the night. Kahnawake 11, Gloucester 9. So in 23 seconds, the Hunters will be killing a penalty. Gloucester's gonna get the okay, they fixed it. So in 7 seconds, I think it should be, because they took off the wrong penalty off the board. In 7 seconds, there you go. 7 seconds, Gloucester will get a power play. Yes, that's the one bad thing about the Hunters scoring these goals and this timeout being called, is the fact that Gloucester will get 16 seconds extra power play time, which rightfully was going to be theirs, mind you. Tylen Divo runs over Gregory. Penalty. Power play now starts, so it's time for a Mohawk Super Bingo Find the Queen. Hunters penalty kill. Backhanded passes, knocked away, never was retrieved. Interference, or a push on the back. Giving it to Gloucester with 1:35 left to go in the power play for the Griffins. 11-9 Hunters leading. 11:45 left to go in this third period. On the far side, Brown shoots, save made by Kahnawake. Tylen Divo up the floor. Behind your Duckland, Norton's pass bounces away from Martin. Picked up in front of the Gloucester net. And the Griffins will come back. 70 seconds left to go. Final minute of this power play for the Griffins. First half of the power play is up. There's a shot, not on. That hits the steel beam structure at the top here. Maybe fortunate for Gloucester. Jones retrieves it at center court. Jensen White goes to the bench. Owen Rice comes on. 30 seconds left to go. Owen. Martin! Denied by Pike. And he'll go to the bench. Good hard work by Dylan Martin, who's got 2. 11-9 Hunters, 10 seconds to go. Near side. Back behind the goal. 6 seconds to shoot. Comes out in front. Save made Kahnawake. Rebound. Griffins on it. Far side. Out in front. Shot blocked. Out of play. Gloucester ball. Penalty's over. Penalty's over. 10 minutes remaining. Intercepted. Great read by Sedek Gayantu Van Domelin. Back up to Cayman Divo. Divo gets the return feed. 10 seconds to shoot. Rice, Divo all alone. And he missed it. Yehahande back on it. 5 seconds to shoot. Sagunu Yanis wires one. Pike makes the chest save. A rebound. Gloucester's on it. Gregory up the floor, has it. And he'll slow it down. 9:20 remaining. Playing up top, Gregory. Behind the net. Look out. There's a quick feed. Oh, Shognosh makes the save. A rebound. Marcus Divo. One-on-one. One man back. Divo is going to bring it out. Divo lost it. Howard Odu Divo in there. And he's got it. Howard Odu fires, just missed. A rebound. Gloucester's on it. And back come the Griffins. 2-on-1. Cayman Divo with a huge hit. Right in front of the Cayman slid at the right time. Great work by Cayman defensively. 8:35 left to go. Kahnawake 11, Gloucester 9. Saganu Guatsuru Yanis to Bomberry. And that pass deflects to the opposite corner. 4 seconds to go. Rice. He shoots, not on. Shot clock violation, Hunters. Gloucester ball. 8 minutes and 5 seconds to play. Behind the Kahnawake cage. Save made. Crease violation, Hunter's ball. Turnover due to some off-ball shenanigans. Griffins ball. Jones ties his man up. Shot comes in, Shognosh makes the save. And a penalty coming up. So the Gayaltu Van Domelen going to the penalty box. Well, it's time for a Mohawk Super Bingo Find the Queen Hunters penalty kill. Gloucester 3 for 6 on the power play. Actually, check that 3 for 7. $7:10 left to go. Here's a shot blocked. Good stick by Darrison. Picked up by Gloucester. Geeky swings it out. Tight save. Touch 30 Griffins. 6:54 left to go. Back out. There's a drive and Shognosh has the ball. Jones up the floor. Owen Rice. Dangerously close to that restraining line, but he keeps it in. Here comes the Hunter shot. No. That'll be over and back. Gloucester ball. 54 seconds left on the power play for the Griffs. Kahnawake leading this baby 11-9. Down low. And that's blocked. Shognosh fishes it out. Jones up the floor. And mans it just out of reach. Trying to spring Jensen White and it hops over his stick. 25 seconds left to go in the penalty. Down low. Score! Power play goal, and it's 11-10. Maunders has the hat trick, and the Hunters' lead is cut down to 1. Oh, shot clock just went off. Okay. Kahnawake 11, Gloucester 10. And the Griffins win the draw. Geeky. Maunders. Back out. McLean. Good slide. Jones in position. Near side. Sondos keeps it out with his glove. There's Jones. Up the floor. Settled in by Divo. Right behind your Norton. Sorry. Cayman Divo. Swings it out. Albany. Cayman. Bomberry. Hit the post. A rebound. De Howard on the rebound. He fires, and that's blocked. What? DeHonde tried the desperation hockey slap shot. 4:40 to go. That pass is broken up by Dan Yurdukwa Norton. Darius Jones up the floor. Jensen White, Owen Rice. Rice back out. De Howard Ordu back out. Rice. White shuts the door. The rebound, Gloucester fishes it out. Near side. Formanak. Swings it up. Griffins working on the far side. Chalk clock down to 10. Nice spin move, and they hide it up with Norton with the takeaway. We're going to get matching minors here. Highland Dibo. And a delay a game or an unsportsmanlike conduct has been called. And now both players have been tossed. Highland Dibo and Cody Brown have been thrown out of the game. Or an unsportsmanlike conduct has been called. Both players picked up a 10 and then both players were thrown out. And now both players have been tossed. Well, I guess they're not going to get thrown out of the game again. And Cody Brown have been thrown out of the game. Hopefully nothing more comes out of that. As the officials get together to discuss things, this time out is brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. Want to look and feel your best? Trust the team at Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness, located at the bottom of Blind Ladies Hill. Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness since 2022. Hopefully nothing more comes out of that. Kahnawake 11, Gloucester 10. Noah Rammer and Sam McLean are going to service. Cody Brown, 2 goals tonight for Gloucester, has just been thrown out. Kylan Dibo, a defensive stalwart, has just been thrown out. And I believe there's going to be no advantage. Oh, they put a 2 up on the board. I think it's going to just be 4-on-4. Yeah, 4-on-4. 3:34 left to go. Kahnawake 11, Gloucester 10. Has just been thrown out. Cayman Dibo. And I believe there's going to be no advantage. Oh, Martin. They put a 2 up on the board. Martin shooting one, Pike the save. Dibo fishes it out. Penalty coming up to Gloucester. down to 15. Sago Nuguatsunuyanni's over. Shot. Pike the save. And a slashing call coming up on Gregory. And it's time for a Mohawk Super Bingo Find the Queen Hunters power play. A crucial one here. 2:51 left to go. Kahnawake 11, Gloucester 10, Hunters on the PP. And it's a 4-on-3 variety, so there's a lot of open space out there. Damon Divo. Southern Uguatsunuyanni. Super Bingo Find the Queen Hunters power. Dylan Martin out there as well. Damon shoots and he missed it. That'll go on a play. Griffins ball. 59 seconds left in the 4-on-3. And the ball's fumbled. He gets it over. Ball fumbled, but picked back up. 14 to go on the shot clock. Kahnawake, the Hunters will take a timeout. They've got 14 to go on the shot. 1:11 worth of a power play. 27 seconds left in the 4-on-3, and then after that they will have, let's see, 1:11 minus 27, 44 seconds of a 5-on-4. There's 2:02 left in the game. This timeout is brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. Want to look and feel your best? Trust the team at Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness, located at the bottom of Blind Ladies Hill. Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness since 2022. And boy, oh boy, with a 2-goal lead for the Hunters right now, make you feel almost as good as you would feel after getting a pedicure over at Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness, because the Hunters right now with 2:02 left to go, they've got a power play. This game has been close throughout. The biggest lead either team has had at in this game was 3. And that was extremely early, back in the first period when Gloucester had a 5-2 lead. We're coming down to the home stretch here. Kahnawake 11, Gloucester 10. Damon Diver. Dylan Martin, Dehahan, De Albany, and Southern Uguatsunuyanni tonight. David. In front, go! Coming down to the one-timer! And that hat trick is brought to you by Burning Leaf on Route 138. Right across the street from Good Leaf's Auto. Burning Leaf gives you the hat trick. That is a power play goal. Feeling lucky? Why don't you play Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo? The draws are held every single Sunday on Zoom. And that hat trick is brought to you by Burning Leaf on Route 138. Right across the street from Good. Wow! Sago Nuguatsunuyanni Rice has his third. From the Griffins. It's 5-on-5. 1:31 left to go. And the Griffins have the ball. Pike staying on the floor. We're at full strength. Shot. Save made. Rebound. Keith couldn't take it. And there's a rebound. Jones makes the save. Jones up the floor. Staying on the floor. Final 70 seconds. Kahnawake Divo. Owen Rice. Last minute of play. This final minute brought to you by Burning Leaf on Route 138. Located right across the street from Good Leaf's Auto. 4 seconds to go. Owen Rice has a look. And hit the net. Shot clock violation. Timeout. Gloucester with 48.6 to go. This timeout is brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness, located at the bottom of Blind Ladies Hill in downtown Kahnawake. Want to look and feel your best? Trust the team at Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. There's 48.6 seconds to go, and the Kahnawake Hunters are nursing a 12-10 lead. With 48.6 to go, this timeout is brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty. Can the Hunters hang on here? Like we said, it doesn't ever really matter what the standings look like. Every single Far East Division game is a 50-50 shot for one team. The rivalries in this division are just so intense. And we got another Far East tilt coming up for you next week. Every single Far East Division game, when the Hunters visit the Nepean Knights next Thursday, we'll have that for you, 7:55 p.m. start, and then we will travel to Newmarket and West Durham next week and next Saturday, next Sunday. And we got another coverage of those games start at 6:55 and 1:55 p.m. respectively. All right, Gloucester has pulled the goalie. Extra attacker on. 48 seconds left. Save made. Dog nut. Griffins behind the net. Out in front, pass broken up. Jones lets it creep to the corner. There's false. Talk up down to 15. Oh, that'll be a penalty to Van Domelen. To Van Domelen. He's going to go to the sin bin. As is Ryan Perry of Gloucester. And that's an elbow weight penalty on Van Domelen and a roughing call. Against Perry. So it'll be a 5-on-4 for the Griffins, as they have the extra attacker because the goalie has been pulled, and Van Domelen's got a 5-minute major here. Van Domelen and a roughing call. 5-on-4 Griffins with 24.7 seconds remaining. So it'll be a 5-on-4 for the Griffins, as they have the extra attacker because goaltender is out. And Van Domelen's got a 5-minute major. Shot, not on. A rebound picked up. Jensen White up the floor, and why not? They hide it up for the finisher. Well, the last game he played was actually in this building. It was the second game of the season for the Hunters last year. And ladies and gentlemen, this game is in the refrigerator. The bacon is shaken. The chicken is marinating. And the jello is jiggling. And the Kahnawake Hunters will get to 1-0 with a 13-10 win. Time for your Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness beast of the game for the Hunters. His first game in over a year. Last game he played was here back in April of 2024. They hindered up with Norton 2 goals, including the one that sealed the deal in the final minute. Got to give him credit, fighting back after what was a very gruesome knee injury last season that he suffered here at Earl Armstrong Arena. Hunters win it. Hunters win. Hunters win. Hunters win. We will see you again next Thursday at Howard Darwin Arena in Nepean when the Hunters have another Far East Division battle against the Nepean Knights. Once again, y'all will go on to our sponsors, Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness, Mohawk Super Bingo, and Burning Leaf. Your final score, Kahnawake Hunters 13, Gloucester Griffins 10. Adunu Brandon Bordeaux Yujats, Dana Ona Yiwahi. Next Thursday